back to Homebody. I am Felisa, your host for today's video. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you different ways that I would put ribbon on my trees. Now, this tree is not decorated at all. The only thing I've done is stuck a few fillers in here just to make the tree seem a little fuller. So let me show you. So this actually came from Hobby Lobby last year. So yeah, it has, you know, the little flocked little leaf, some silver, and a silver pick here. And so the only thing I did was like stick it in here just to fill in, you know, the tree and some of the spots that I thought could use a little bit more filling. First of all, before I move forward in this video, disclaimer, I'm not a professional tree installer, never have been, and never will be. I decorate my home to inspire you on how to decorate in your home. If you're interested in seeing different ways that I will put ribbon on my trees, inspiring you from my home to yours, just keep watching. So, I know everyone is saying like, Felisa is using red as her pop of color. Yes, 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 I'm going red. I'm going red. I'm going red, 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 red. I hear red turns heads, right? So, yes, look at my beautiful flower arrangement here. This is so gorgeous. I'll show y'all that, how I pulled that off in another video. But if you guessed red, you were on point. I hadn't used red in a couple of years. So let's get started into this video while I'm rambling on about the red that I'm using. It's going to be so pretty in this room. So what I'm going to do is this ribbon. This ribbon is beautiful, and I'm not using it on this tree. I'm just using it for the purpose of this video. So I have it cut, okay? So how would I put this ribbon in my tree? One way that I would do is the tuck in method. That's what I'm calling the tuck in method. So first thing that I would do is take this ribbon right here, and I would bunch it up, bunch it up, bunch it up, bunch it up, and then I would find a starting point. Now, if I was going to be using this ribbon on a tree, I would start at the top. But for the sake of this video, this is an instructional video here. I'm not going to start at the top. I'm going to take my hand and stuff this ribbon as far as I can get it back in this tree. Find a branch back there and wrap the branch around the ribbon. And I did all that with one hand. That was so easy. And then I would take this ribbon and making sure that it stays open, and I would take this section right here and I would do the same. Now, keep it in mind that you can use some wire, or you could use the pipe cleaners, or you can use several things that you would want to use to to make sure that your ribbon stays tucked in the tree. But for me, I am not going to use anything for this video. I'm going to be wrapping the actual tree branch around the actual ribbon. So I have this in here, and with my finger I'm feeling a branch, and I can just take that branch and just wrap it around the actual ribbon. So now, as you can see here, is you see a beautiful tuck in. A beautiful tuck in. And so here you can do another tuck in here. So here you have two tuck ins, and look, that is gorgeous going down that tree. And then if you wanted to be extra, you know, I'm extra, if you had some of these things to fill in your tree, this is not what this video about, but you can take this and you can stick it on the side, and look at that. So now, yeah, you can stick it on the side and have it in the middle of the tuck. And these actually came from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. I didn't see them at Hobby Lobby this year. So unless different Hobby Lobbies have different items. And so the same thing here is you can take this and you can tuck it in there. So look at that. That's so pretty. And while I'm on this, you know, this doesn't have anything to do with how to put ribbon on the tree, but this is irking me. This little section right here. So I'm gonna cut this and make this into a fancy little fishtail. Now I do call that a fishtail. Now again, that may not even be a professional word. And you cut a triangle and voila. So now you have a fancy little fishtail on your ribbon. So yeah, so that's one way that you can put ribbon on the tree. So basically the only thing I'm going to do is take this ribbon. I didn't use any special form or whatever of how much I'm measuring, and I'm wrapping this ribbon around my finger. And be sure, one very important thing that I did not mention to you is when you buy your ribbon, please get wired ribbon. You will find yourself struggling with your ribbon if your ribbon is not wired. Now, a professional ribbon person may not have a problem working with unwired ribbon, but me, I wouldn't know what to do with a ribbon that doesn't have any wires. So I have this little Tootsie Roll here. I have some really good terminology, right? To take this from the center part, and I'm going to pull it. I'm going to pull it from the center, and this is my twirly method here. I'm pulling it from the center. So this is a twirly method. This is really cute. So I don't need as much as I have here. You don't need that much. So I'm going to cut some of this off. I didn't need that much. So this is my little twirly method. My twirly method. I think I want to use this here side. Yes, look how pretty that is. So all you have to do with this is, again, you can just tuck this in your tree, or you could use, you know, a pipe cleaner or some wire or whatever. But look how pretty that is hanging from the tree. You can actually twirl it some more if you want, you know, to make it look fancy. But yeah, that is so pretty. So that's another method that you could use to put ribbon on your tree. Hobby Lobby has some really pretty ribbon. The only thing I don't like about Hobby Lobby's ribbon is it's not thick. I like that thick, luxurious ribbon. But I do use Hobby Lobby ribbon on my trees. I'm not too on a high horse. I'm not on a high horse to where I won't use Hobby Lobby or Michael's ribbon, because I do. So this ribbon came from Hobby Lobby, and it's wired. All these ribbon are wired, and I'm going to show you another method that you could actually use on your tree. So let's see here. So I'm gonna cut. This is probably about 48 inches or so. Not even 48, probably 24 inches, because it's probably like 12, maybe a little bit over 12. It's probably about 24 inches. So anyway, how would I do this one? Okay, so I would take this and maybe I would loop it over, right? I'm gonna make it kind of look like, y'all remember that peppermint candy that, I don't know how old you are, whoever's watching the video, but there used to be like a peppermint candy that came like this and like those little twirls. Well, right now I have 3 here. I mean 2 little twirls. So, but then I also have a little piece left over. You can take that little piece and wrap it around, you know, the bottom part. And then you can take this ribbon and you could tuck it in your tree, right? You can tuck it in your tree. Now, let me tell you, I probably wanted that to be just a tad bit longer. So let me just show you. There's nothing wrong with the two that you see here, but I probably would want that to be just a tad bit longer. And I'm just eyeing this. I'm eyeing this here. So I would take this and fold it, and fold it again, and fold it again. See, that looks so much better to me to have the 3 on there. And again, you can just take this. Oh, that's super cute. And you can just tuck it in your tree. So that is gorgeous. Yeah, and you just tuck it in your tree just like that. So my next method is I'm going to do a little bow. It's not a big bow. It's going to be a small bow that I'm going to show you that you can use in your tree. So basically what I do is I take, this one may be a little bit too long. Yeah, that one is too long. What I do is take the ribbon and I fold it. And if I turn to the back, you can see there's a little hanging part left over. So I have my ribbon. And then right there, I'm just going to bunch it together right there. And then I'm going to fluff this out. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put it right here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I took a branch. Why do I keep saying limbs? And I wrapped it around the actual bow. Because this is actually a bow here. It's going to be a bow. And then I'm just going to bubble it up, you know, make it really pretty. And then I'm going to cut my little fishtail. There's several other ways. This is like the old school way, how we would put, you know how you just take your ribbon and just drape it around the tree like that. You know, this is also a way you can put your ribbon on your tree just by draping it like so. So I hope that this video inspired you on ways to put ribbon in your tree. Again, these are just different ways. There's probably hundreds of more ways that you can put ribbon on the tree, but these are the ones that I'm sharing with you from my home to yours, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.